I'm an author in management of technology and innovation. I talk about the three major ways or value statements a company has in order to be exceptional as successful. A business incubator is just what it sounds or states. It's an incubation place for a new life, which we call a business. And many times the business incubator has a lot of services that you would not just get from renting a facility, and you actually get issues like market assistance, copiers, meeting places, soft landing place, up to 14 different support activities and actions. Well, VentureLab provides people an exposure to and some education concerning many of the elements it takes to be a good entrepreneur, things like learn, global, social networking. It just increases the chance of success, but more importantly, it increases the chance of super success, or success where you get a lot more than average number of employees. This is all about new wealth and job creation. There's a number of phases that you can take a look at that firms do, but the ones that we usually use are things like what they call pre-seed, seed, startup, first in Series A, or widespread commercialization, and then internationalization or Series 5 or Series B financing. Those are times where pre-seed, actually you're trying to see if you've bounded a problem, not that you have an idea, but have you seen a commercially interesting problem? Can you bound it? Can you think you can solve it? Seed is when you really start to develop things like a business plan centered around that, and you're still trying to make a product. Startup is when you really start getting some sales, and then Series A and Series B is when you start to nationalize and internationalize those sales, and you really usually need to have a very much bigger chunk of money to do that, and usually it's where you get large investors. We can show clearly that good value statements for entrepreneurial business come from Kersner would say market gaps, Schumpeter would say understanding what technology can do and how you might be able to bound problems, and finally Williamson and others talk about the basis of lower transactional costs with entrepreneurial firms. So good firms, ones that have sustainable competitive advantage, are based on one of those three things, or hopefully more than one. I think we do good things and bad things with people. Talking about social networking and competency is you can be either one or the other. The answer it's really what you know and who you know. Not only who you know, and certainly not only what you know. But without knowing how to do something, it doesn't matter who you know, because nobody will care. If I look to the future and try and be a futurist, what indeed are going to be the solutions that entrepreneurs from University of Twente will probably be able to address and meet? Well, they're going to be more emergent and convergent technology based, because the problems the world faces are things that are interconnected, things like health, things like energy, things like water, things like global warming. All of these things are interconnected. You can no longer do a silo approach to solve one of these things without affecting the others. So I believe the new entrepreneurs will have to have a strength and a discipline, whatever it is, to clearly define what they do, but also will have to understand others, because it'll be competencies at the interfaces of many technologies that will solve these converging problems.